This is a brief history of nothing, episode 13, season 5. And what happened on this day, James?
Well, in 1774, the British Parliament tries to pass the Coercive Act because those revolting Americans were revolting and they needed to make them not revolting.
Ah, yeah. Are they less revolting now?
Yeah, that Coercive Act, they really worked. Being as America is now a separate country from Britain.
In 1920, Douglas Fairbanks and Mary Pickford married. They were the darlings of the silent picture era.
1939, the Spanish Civil War ends, just in time for World War II to break out.
Yes, well, see, the Germans used the Spanish Civil War to fine-tune their aircraft equipment and men in the Condor League. So
that kind of worked for them.
Yes.
Up until when they lost.
Yes, up until when they lost. Yes,
Yeah.
that didn't work for them so well. 1941, Admiral Cunningham attacks Taranto in Italy with a torpedo attack on the Italian battle fleet. That worked really well, sunk several ships. The Japanese took a look at it and went, hey, that's not a bad idea, and tried it 12 months later at a place called Pearl Harbor.
Yes. 1969, Dwight D. Eisenhower dies. Yes, very famous
Dwight
president.
David, yes, he was the adjutant for Douglas MacArthur pre-World War II, and Douglas MacArthur, who ended up a slightly lower rank technically than Dwight D., said that disparaging of him, of Dwight D. Eisenhower, he was the best clerk I ever had.
And in 1979, they had a meltdown at 3 Mile Island in America and didn't realise they had a meltdown.
Yeah, until someone pressed the button and nothing happened.
Yeah.
Why is it not working?
It's like, oh wait, you had a meltdown. What?
Okay, so what are we talking about today?
Well, I mean, if you know, some people get a little bit, particularly politicians, get a little bit obsessed about sex. Particularly.
You can say the word, we're all grown up. Sex.
Sex. Yes. So if you planning on doing the horizontal samba, you need to heed a few rules and regulations. So we're here for you. We're to just
Public
to let
service.
you know.
Okay.
Yeah. Like in London, make sure if you're in London, if you're gonna have sexual intercourse, don't do it on a motorcycle.
Yes, yes. Apparently after World War II, because of an excess amount of ex-military motorcycles, people were having enough sex on motorcycles for it to become a problem. I don't know how you do it. I mean, particularly if you had like a little Bantam BSA or something.
Yeah.
It involved some very good balancing, I would have thought.
Obviously. Well, you know what they say, if the triumphs are rocking, don't come a knocking.
Right. Now, in Birmingham, in the UK.
In the Midlands,
Yes.
you're not allowed to have sex on the steps of a church at night. During the day, it's fine.
So here's a plan. Technically then it's not illegal to have sex on a church during the day. See, I would have gone with, just call me crazy, but I would have gone with, if I was going to frame the law, no sex on church steps.
Really?
Make it just a blanket thing. Call me crazy, but
It might make, having it during the day, I don't know, it'll make the Sunday morning service a little more exciting.
Yeah, yes it would, yes. Okay, so what else is it planned to do with a Colombian mother-in-law?
Yeah, so guys, if you're in Cali in Colombia, your new mother-in-law has to watch you in the act just to make sure you're doing a good job.
No, that for me it would have been a serious passion killer, having the mother-in-law in there on the wedding night.
I don't know. I think it would cool off a bit.
Okay, and in Bakersfield, California?
Yeah, you're allowed to have sex. You're allowed to have a roll in the hay with Satan, but you make sure you have protection.
So you must wear a condom when having sex with Satan.
Yes.
Okay. Is that just with anybody who calls themselves Satan, or is that actually with?
With Satan, I would guess.
Oh, okay. So, just a little side note here. I'd wear a condom with any demonic being. Just saying.
You always you don't know who's a hellion and who isn't.
Yeah, that's right.
So always make sure you wear a
If
condom.
you're suspicious that the person you're about to have sex with is satanic, wear a condom.
Yeah.
So, public service announcement.
Yeah, great. And in China, I mean, logistically, if you're a woman, being naked in the bedroom is technically illegal because you're only meant to be naked in the bathroom.
If you're in a motel room.
If you're in a motel room,
You're in your own home, well, you know,
you
that's
can
your own
stroll around the lounge room in the bollocky, that's fine.
Yeah, but if you're in a motel room. So, okay. So, obviously, then, sex would be a little more difficult. What do you wear, crotchless panties or something?
I don't know how do they enforce that law? Okay.
Aha!
Yeah, bollocky.
Yes, it'd be walking in and turning the light on. Aha, you're naked. You know, I didn't expect the Spanish Inquisition. Nobody expects the Spanish Inquisition.
I don't think they get Monty Python to enforce it. However,
That would be funny.
Imagine John Cleese going, "Aha, you're naked," and then just walking off.
Okay, Lebanon.
Yeah. In Lebanon, bestiality is legal for men, as long as the animal is female.
Ooh, just...
And in Hungary, you can do what you like, just don't do it just do it in the dark.
Well, I've seen pictures of some Hungarian women, and I'm not saying they're all ugly, but Jesus, there are some that are you want the lights off for. Okay.
Stereotypes.
Okay, birthdays on this day.
Yes, in 1468, Charles I of Duke of Savoy
Was born? Yes.
he was born.
He was born 1819, Sir Joseph Bazalgette. Now, he was an English civil engineer. Ostensibly, his claim to fame is the London sewers, which made the place virtually tolerable.
Yeah, they had to actually close the House of Commons because of the smell during summer. It was getting pretty bad, and a lot of people were getting typhoid and cholera and a few other wonderful diseases.
Just yummy things, yes.
Yeah.
Now, Maxim Gorky was a Russian playwright and poet, I think. Now, Arthur Bertram Chandler. He was a UK science fiction author. Dirk Bogarde. He is a British actor, starring Doctor in the House. Probably every other movie that was made in Britain in the 50s and into the early 60s probably starred him, dark-headed actor. Now, Neville Bonner. He was the first Indigenous Member of Parliament in Australia.
Yes, and we're only just now becoming more and more representative of that group of people.
Now, that was in 1922 was Neville Bonner, and 1921 was Dirk Bogarde. 1935, Michael Parkinson. I think anybody that speaks English knows who's Michael Parkinson, even if he doesn't speak it all that well.
Yeah.
He's from Yorkshire. So.
Yes, from Yorkshire, north.
Yeah.
He
went to the Molly Meldrum School of Interviewing.
Yeah, I saw, we have a guy in Australia called Andrew Denton, and you got Andrew Denton interviewing Michael Parkinson. That was an interesting...
Yeah?
That was an interesting one, and probably it's from years ago, so it's probably on the internet somewhere. You could probably scrounge it up.
And in 1970, Vince Vaughn was born, American actor.
What has he been in? I'm trying to... No, was he in Dodgeball? I can't remember.
Gag load of stuff.
Yeah, anyway, it's that guy, kind of, yeah.
Large, dark-headed chappy. Yep. Well, that's us for another program.
If you like us, hit like. If you don't like us, flick us on all your friends.
Yes, yes. Make them suffer, as we have made you suffer.
Yes. Alright, we'll see you on the dark side. We actually definitely have cookies.
Yes, and they're yummy and you don't get any.
And other baked goods as well.
Bye.
Bye.